News of US President Donald Trump's so-called deal of the century reached BILAL, 9,500 kilometers away here in northern Gaza. After all, this is where it's all about. But she's more concerned with providing for her 6 children. Cooking gas is the latest shortage, so she has to cook outside using collected wood.
People want to be able to feed their children, to have a dignified life and a future for their kids. Some people went out to protest against the deal, sure, but what's more important for us is better living conditions. Hopefully one day things will get better.
But there is no sign of that. Israel's blockade of Gaza is into its 13th year. The water supply is sporadic, as is electricity. Sanitation is an issue, and there is widespread poverty and unemployment.
People need solutions. They need money. They need jobs to be able to provide for their families. Everyone has taken out loans and can't repay them. I've only had one client since this morning.
Around 2 million people are stuck here in the Gaza Strip, a tiny, shut-off piece of land where no one can leave without Israel or Egypt's permission, and most people have never left at all. The United Nations issued a report 8 years ago predicting that Gaza would become, quote, unlivable by 2020. Well, it is 2020 and still no political solution in sight. AMJAD SHAWA tells me that this plan offered no new ideas and nothing that the Palestinians could take as a starting point to work with.
This will lead more and more for more anger, for more also reactions from the different political groups and at the same time from the individuals in Gaza Strip.
There's been a slight increase in cross-border tensions in the last few days, a cycle of escalation and shaky truces that everyone here has had to become used to. BILAL reiterates what so many others have told us too. People are fed up with their leaders.
I blame the officials who are sitting on their chairs and don't care about us. Even Hamas doesn't care about us. They're enjoying their good lives in their homes while our children can't get food.
Gaza needs a long-term political solution, one that allows freedom of movement and the building of infrastructure needed to sustain 2 million people, one that creates jobs and opportunities. People tell us they just want to be able to breathe. But what this so-called deal of the century does manage to do is highlight just how very far off that political solution is. Stefanie, Dekker, Al Jazeera, Gaza.